Explain.
Laser therapy is ideal for dogs with sore joints because laser therapy can help reduce inflammation and therefore reduce pain and also promote healing of any structures, such as this dog who's undergone surgery for a CCL repair. We just help heal up the suture site and decrease inflammation. Hello, I'm Jennifer Brooks, and this is my horse Mercedes. She's a national show horse, redhead, and she tends to be a little hot, and she's also very sensitive. I'm going to show you today some methods in which I've learned to saddle Mercedes because in the past she's had some cantankerous attitude towards putting the saddle on and cinching up the girth. And I've learned to change my behaviors in hopes of changing her reaction and hopefully making this process a little more comfortable for her. Nice job. I'm impressed with myself with a cat. I've had 5 kitties so far, and it's so interesting to fixation in horses is that the more they stand around, the more they get disuse atrophy. And where do we keep our horses all winter? In stalls, right? Where do we keep them all night? In stalls. So the more you can provide movement to your animal, probably you'll get better muscle retaining. But we know that we've got some problems when we've got horses that are laid up with injuries and whatnot. And this is unfortunate. They go through a disuse atrophy. And we see this all the times with our post-surgical dogs. They come in from knee surgery, and that hind leg is just nice and skinny. And so the minute you have injury to a joint or a limb, you're going to start favoring it and not using it. So you immediately start this disuse atrophy. And so we want to start moving that along in terms of building muscle and not have that go in a downward spiral. Also, a term or a phrase we use in physical therapy is dysfunction often leads to further dysfunction. If that makes sense. So if you've got a sprained ankle, it's not uncommon, you're going to shift away from it. You're hobbling around, you might be on crutches, then you start to get some back pain, then your shoulders get sore. So anytime we've got the body not working at optimal function, you're liable to kind of go down a downward spiral again, leading to further problems. And prevention is always easier than recovery. Not an easy thing to facilitate. But for him, I think I can get it better by doing this.
Oh, there you go.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it just depends on what you're trying to aim at for what muscles to develop. So he's really come up through there. Okay. And then again, you can bring it this way to get more here. But you're going to have to be, it depends on the horse. You have to be more consistent. I have nails. I use them. And then, again, if you want to just, in terms of stroking here to get more of the lumbar sacral rounding, you can do this approach.
The other day I used hoof picks and usually get it.
Yeah, good boy.
Good.
Good boy. But I want to warn you, I did this in the clinic years ago, and some girl who was very enthusiastic, and she had a mare in heat, she just did this, and she's holding it. She's like, good. I go, yeah, that's just about good enough. And then the horse just double-barreled her, so you got to be careful. Okay?
I didn't do it hard, but you did.
Good. Well, this was a mare in heat
Yeah.
in the spring.
So one of the most critical things to know about in dog behavior is pack hierarchy, what it is, and how to use it in your own home. So every dog is born from the wolf, and the wolf lives in a pack out in the wild in a certain set of structured rules. They do not deviate from these rules. If they do, what happens is the pack kills the deviant dog. Well, that's just the way it is. It's survival of the fittest. It's nature and it's raw. But that's what happens. So it's critical for us to take the dog from a dog world. If we want it to live in our human world, then we need to spend some time employing some pack behavior. So how do we do that? So we all understand pack hierarchy probably, right? There's an alpha, there's a beta, all the way to omega. There are no two number 4s in the wolf pack. There's a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 40. But there are no two number 4s. If there are, that's a fight. And they are fighting for, somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. But there has to be an order all the time. In our home, we usually have one dog, sometimes two, sometimes three.
Walk to get to it. Keep it ahead of him. Yep, he's got to learn to struggle to get up. Oh, nice. Good.
boy.
Now tell him to SIT.
Okay, sit. Sit.
Good boy.
Good
That was
boy.
good. That was good.
Oh,
Tell him to struggle up again.
okay.
Yep, really pull it forward. Don't let him sneak it from you. Call him.
Come.
Good. Good stand.
boy.
Now say good stand.
Good
Give a treat right now.
boy.
Say good
Good
stand.
stand.
Good stand.
boy. Okay,
See?
sit.
Yep, good.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
Good job.
Sit. Good
Good
boy. Good boy.
What the heck? What the heck is this? Good. Bring him forward again.
Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. Good boy.
Good stand. Good stand.
Good boy.
So you want to teach him the word stand. So good
Stand,
stand.
Good stand.
Stand.
Good stand.
You give him a treat right now for
Okay.
standing because he's
Okay.
doing well. Thanks, Melina, for videotaping this. When you're ready, tell him
Okay.
to SIT.
Sit.
Solution. The underwater treadmill provides an ideal environment to allow animals to exercise in a homogeneous and level environment while reducing their weight bearing due to the flotation of the water. One of our goals is to have the dogs do a normal walking motion so they're building strength in a functional motion they will use when they get back to their home environment. With dogs who have arthritis who suffer from joint pain due to compression, the underwater treadmill's buoyancy allows them to maintain cardiac and muscle strength and general health while not causing as much pain and discomfort as it would if they were fully weight bearing on land. During your first visit, we perform a full physical therapy evaluation and provide a written report back to your veterinarian. The evaluation report includes an exercise program, which typically includes the underwater treadmill, starting your dog with a few minutes of exercise up to 30 or more minutes of exercise to improve their strength and capabilities. In addition to the underwater treadmill, we offer other physical therapy modalities such as heat, cold, therapeutic ultrasound, therapeutic laser, stretching, isotonic strengthening, and various floor exercises to improve gait and range of motion and overall functional movement. We also offer in-clinic canine massage and at-your-barn equine massage. Please enjoy the remainder of this video, and we look forward to hearing from you if there's anything we can do to help your dog, cat, or horse as they try to recover their full strength, range of motion, and functional movement. Thank you for watching this.